Hello students, I hope you all in the 7th heaven and doing great. Today we are going to learn next topic, Unit 2, I Can't Climb Trees Anymore, written by Ruskin Bond. Okay. And I do believe you don't pile up your works and doing it regularly. Please study the poem, memory poem and question answers. Then this unit, last class was what is a poison tree. That question answers also, please study that. Don't pile up your work. Okay, I hope you are studying. Write it. Write the memory poem 2-3 times. Then short supplementary also, read the textbook as much as possible. Okay. Then today we are going to learn another topic. I cannot climb tree anymore. Clear? Not trees anymore. Written by Ruskin Bond. What do you understand from this topic? Climb means move up. You know that, isn't it? So, I cannot climb trees anymore. Written by Ruskin Bond. All of you take the book and flip the page number at 31. Let's take a look at the author, Ruskin Bond. About the author, Ruskin Bond was born on 19th May 1934. When he was born, 19th May 1934. He is an award-winning Indian author of British descent. See, this author, he was born in India. He is an Indian author, okay. But he brought up in England. So, born in India, brought up in England. His parents were from England. That is British descent. Clear? He is much renowned meaning famous, okay, familiar, famous, for his role in promoting children's literature in India. He is fond of writing stories for kids, for children. Children also, he attracts children through his work. Okay, he writes for children. That is why he known as children's literature. Okay, yes, he is much renowned for his role in promoting children's literature in India. See, here have you noticed children? Apostrophe S is given. What is the singular for children? Child. Okay, child is singular. Plural form is children. Then apostrophe S. Here it mentioned possessive case. Clear? Apostrophe S mentioned here. Possessive case. Children's literature in India. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. Yeah, so that he became very famous. What is role in growth of Indian Council also recognized his role in growth of children's literature and they awarded also. Okay, he got the Sahitya Academy Award in 1992. For our next he got Sahitya Academy for in 1992 for our Trees Still Grow in Dhara. In that also he was awarded the Padma Shri, Sahitya Academy, many awards he won. Okay. Then Padma Bhushan in 2014. As a prolific writer, prolific meaning best, ideal writer. Okay. As a prolific writer, he has written over 500 short stories, essays and novels. How many short stories has written? 500. Then novels, essays, he wrote many. But maximum his works around the children. That is why he is known as children's literature. Clear? Then his popular novel, The Blue Umbrella. The Blue Umbrella is his popular novel, was made into a Hindi film. Okay. And was awarded the National Film Award for the Best Children's Film in 2007. Clear? These are his great. What was his best novel? the blue umbrella. Okay, these are his works. Please, all of you read this. How many short stories has he written? 500, right? Yes. Then let's take a look at the glossary part. First one, turnstile. It is a mechanical gate. Okay. A mechanical gate consisting of revolving horizontal arms fixed to a vertical post, allowing only one person at a time to pass through. See, you could Google it and see the image, see the picture. You can understand it well. Okay, this one and another meaning. Hollyhocks is a plant, that too. This turnstile we could see in airports and big malls we could find. Okay, it is round in shape and at a time only one person can move. Okay, pass through this at a time. That is why it's a somewhat different one. Turnstile. Then hollyhocks, a tall Eurasian plant of mallow family with large showy flowers. This is also kind of flowers. It's a dark in color. It's a beautiful flower. Okay, hollyhocks is a kind of plant. Then colonel. Colonel is army officer. Okay, a rank of officer in army. You might have heard this, colonel. Then brigadier. It is above this colonel. Next step. Okay, a rank of officer in the British army above colonel. Higher in rank than this colonel. Clear? Then trapeze. What's the meaning of trapeze? See, take a look at page number 29. Picture is given here. Do you know? A flying trapeze is a circus act in which people swing from one end of the circus tent on ropes. Can you see the picture? This is called a trapeze. They fly, swing the rope. Okay. Then a horizontal bar hanging by two ropes and free to swing, used by acrobat. Acrobats means gymnast. Okay, in circus we can see. In a circus. Clear? Then next word, muttered. Muttered means utter words silently, whispering. Okay, talk slowly. Mutter. Slithered meaning sliding. We slide, sloping areas, that is slide or slip unsteadily on a loose or slippery surface. Pruning. Pruning means the act of trimming a plant. You might have seen the plant in different shapes. They trim the plant, elephant or any other gardening and all. We could see that trimming. That act is called pruning or trimming. Then bougainvillea. Bougainvillea also, it's a kind of plant. Okay, we could find this at the side of road maximum. Paper flower. It has paper flower, dark in color. It's so beautiful. Okay, attractive. An ornamental shrubby climbing plant that is widely cultivated in tropics. Okay, this also you could Google it and see the picture. Then chimming. Chimming means making melodious ringing sound, typically to indicate the time. Okay, chimming meaning the ringtones, alarm ringtones. It's a soothing sound, low sound. The clock also has chimming noise. Okay, low noise, that is melodious ringing sound. Then bagarigas. Bagarigas is a kind of birds, pet and birds. Okay, pet birds. This one caged bird. We could find this. It's small, different colors it has. The small Australian bird of the parrot family, often kept in a caged as a pet. This also Google it and look at. Okay. Then cranking. Cranking meaning the act of turning a handle to start an engine. Cranking meaning start the car or bike. They give force to start the bike, isn't it, with the feet. Then start the car. That is cranking. Then sprightliness, which means lively and full of energy. Clear? This all the meanings you need to study. Okay. Please, somewhat hard words. Study that. Read it 2-3 times and learn all the meanings. Okay. Then shall we move to the story? Before that, page number 30, do you know, fact is given. The Paramveer Chakra is the highest wartime gallantry award given to soldier of the Indian Armed Forces for the display of utmost courage and complete selflessness when facing the enemy. Yeah, this Paramveer Chakra, this awarded for this soldier for their extreme courage and their selflessness. Okay, they are ready to die. Okay, for the country. So this award is highest wartime gallantry award is given to soldier. Then since its inception in 1950, if we take since 1950, 21 fearless heroes, 14 posthumous. Posthumous means after their death, have been awarded the medal till January 2019. If we take since 1950 to 2019. So how many people they have awarded this Paramveer Chakra? 21 people. Okay, in that 14 people were died after their death they have awarded. Clear? So read this important information. Then let's get into the topic. I can't climb trees anymore. So why can't you climb trees? Many reasons we could take, isn't it? One is you are very small or you are baby or kid. You cannot climb up. It's very hard, difficult. Then another thing, you may be old enough, right? Then there are people old enough, they cannot climb. Then young people, a boy nearly 10-year-old, 10 to, they can, isn't it? 10, 15. You people easily climb up. So I cannot climb trees anymore. Something, reason is there, let's see. Then Ruskin Bond is the author. So this poem narrated by this author, Ruskin Bond. So who's the narrator of the story? Ruskin Bond only. Okay. So here I give the gist of the story. Gist means main point. Visualize that, keep in your mind. With that, if you come along with me, can understand. This author, this narrator, Ruskin Bond, he visited a house. Okay. That house, that was an old house where he lived when he was a boy. Okay. When he was a boy, he lived in that house. Now he visited after a long years. Okay. When he was a boy, now he old enough, 40 plus or 50 plus. This age he visited the house. So he went there for his memories, refreshing his memory. Okay. We too will have or have already we had such experience. Any house or any place, park or playing, anything we could. That too, now we are not supposed to play there freely or we couldn't go. Definitely when you pass that way, we get that in memories, isn't it? Similarly, suppose you pass from the school, okay, after 2-3 years, you move out, step out from the school. After 5-10 years, when you pass on this way or visit the school also, definitely you get a lot of memories, isn't it? Recall the memories. Yeah, this is the classroom I studied. This is the place I sat. Like many memories, right? These feelings cannot explain with words. It's very hard. We can feel this, isn't it? So, similarly, this author, this narrator also visited his old house once he lived in that house. Okay, now it is sold to another person. So he passed on that way and he stood still and looking at that house, and he has all the memories back to him. He feels somewhat young. Yeah, this is the place I enjoyed and sat there. I lived in this house. Like many memories. Clear? This is what the gist of this story. Okay. Then warm up is given. Please read that. You could get more idea. Then read the story given below. Find out why the visitor feels that he cannot climb trees anymore. Why he feels this Ruskin Bond, he feels he cannot, he says, I can't climb trees anymore. Why he says so? Let's find that. Okay. Then he stood on the grass verge meaning edge, at the edge of the road, okay, by the side of the road, and looked over the garden wall at the old house. Yes, this author, narrator, he looked at the roadside, okay, at the edge of the grass. Then he was looking at his house, that old house, and a lot of changes were. After long years, we have had a look. So a lot of changes we could find, right? So he was looking at the house with his past memories. Okay. Then it hadn't changed much. That house, it is same when he lived as a boy. He couldn't find that much changes in that house. The old house built with solid blocks of granite, okay, hard granite, used to build with hard granite, wasn't altered at all. That also, alter meaning change. Please jot down all these meanings, okay. You need to study, because your question don't expect only from book back vocabulary or question. Definitely they will ask from inside. So each and every new word you should know. You should learn that. Please jot it down and learn it. Okay. Then altered meaning, what is that house built with that granite. That was same. Okay. They didn't change that. It was same. He could see that. But there was a new outhouse and there were fewer trees. But one change he could find. What was that? They built. Now it is with a new family living in that house, right? Then they built a new outhouse, means guest house. Small house they built in front of this old house. Then another owners he noticed was trees also, some trees cut down. Okay, he could find fewer trees, countable number. Okay, when he lived at that time were filled with the trees, but now most of the trees were cut down. Then he was glad to see that the jackfruit tree still stood at the side of the building, casting its shade on the wall. He feels very happy. Why? Because he could see the jackfruit tree. That was the tree he played when he was a boy. Okay, when he lived in that house. So he feels very happy when he looked at that jackfruit tree. Clear this much? Then casting meaning throwing. Okay, casting shade. Throwing, the trees covered with this house and shades fall on this house. Okay, we feel comfortable, isn't it? Then he remembered that time. Where did he watch all these things? At the side of the road. Okay, he was looking at the house and he was noticing all these things. Okay, so when he looked at the jackfruit falls, that's a tree that's a shade on this house, suddenly he remembered one thing. What was now? He remembered his grandmother saying. His grandmother used to say one phrase, a blessing rests on the house where the shadow of a tree falls. Yeah, the blessing of the house is, what is? Where shadow falls on its place, rest on there. Okay, that is what the blessing of the house. Where trees shades fall on a house, that house is blessed one. Okay, like that his grandmother used to say, often she said. That phrase, what is he remembered? Then, and so the present owners must also be receiving the tree's blessing. So he is thinking, now new owners, right? So he is thinking, yes, they too blessed people to get this shadow. If they cut down that tree, do they get the shadow? No way, right? That is what he was thinking. At the spot where he stood, there had once been a turnstile, and as a boy, he would swing on it, going round and round until he was quite dizzy. Yes. Then another thing, what was, no, he noticed was where he stood, that place was turnstile. One way was there. In that way, what is turnstile was there. So like a gate, okay. Only one person can go at a time. But that turnstile was missing. Now it wasn't there. Instead, they closed that way and built a wall. Clear? That was missing. He noticed that. Now the turns. Then when he was a boy, he played in that turnstile, going round and round. And dizzy means feel unsteady. See, when you are running round and round, how do you feel? Definitely we get dizzy, right? Yeah, that is what. Then, so dizzy meaning feel unsteady. Now the turnstile was gone. The opening walled up. Yeah, that opening, they closed. They walled up, built a wall. Tall hollyhocks grew on the other side of the wall. Yeah, he is standing near the roadside, isn't it, at the edge. So that wall closed, then other side of the wall, which plant was planted? What is hollyhocks? He could see hollyhocks plant. Clear this much? Past memories. Visualize those things and listen. Okay. Let me read again. Please listen it. Read along with me. Okay, silently. He stood on the grass verge by the side of the road, looked over the garden wall at the old house. It hadn't changed much. The old house, built with solid blocks of granite, wasn't altered at all. Didn't change. Okay. But there was a new guest house, and there were fewer trees. Less number of trees, countable number. He was glad to see that the jackfruit tree still stood at the side of the building, casting its shade on the wall. Yes, this house, it gets what is shade from this jackfruit tree. He remembered his grandmother saying, that time he remembered his grandmother's words. A blessing rests on means stay with. The house where the shadow of a tree falls. And so the present owners must also be receiving the tree's blessings. At the at the place where he stood there had once been a turnstile. There was the way, turnstile. And as a boy, he would swing on it. Okay, he was swinging, going round and round until he was quite dizzy, quite feel unsteady, until he used to play. Now the turnstile was gone. The opening walled up. Yeah, that opening, they closed, they walled up. Tall hollyhocks grew on the other side of the wall. These are the things he noticed from where? Near the road. Okay, outside. He stood outside and looking at, this is the place I lived. Such a feelings, isn't it? So, while he stuck there and looking there, suddenly, what are you looking at? Someone is asked, what are you looking at? He could see the body, okay, he could hear only the voice. It was a disembodied voice at first. Yeah, disembodied means separated from body. He couldn't see the body, man or person. Could hear only that voice. Okay, that is disembodied voice at first. Moments later, after a moment, a girl stood framed between dark red hollyhocks, staring at the man. Yeah. Then after a moment, a girl stood up. Where? Near that hollyhocks plant. That hollyhocks plant is the other side of the wall. Okay, she stood. Then she only asked, okay, what are you looking at? Like, definitely we too, right? If any person or anyone staring at our house, well, definitely we ask this, right? Then she was only 12 or 30, small girl. Okay, what was her age? 12 or 30, with lovely eyes and long black hair. She was so beautiful. Okay, lovely eyes and black hair. So what was her age? 12 to 30. She only gave a voice. What are you looking at? So far how many characters you have learned? Grandma, old house, this narrator Ruskin Bond, then this girl. This girl is the owner of the house. Okay, at present she is the owner of the house. Clear? Then I am looking at the house. Is it yours? He asked. Yeah, he replied to the girl. Okay, she asked, a question. What are you looking at? He said, yes, I am looking at the house. Is that yours? Like he raised the question. No, it's my father's. Why? Do you want to buy it? Yeah, she replied. What is? No, it's not mine. It's my father's. Here you can find the what is foreign culture. Okay, if they buy, they says it's my house, or else fathers or mothers, like that only. But our culture is different. So she says, no, it's not mine. It's my father's. Do you want to buy it? She asked. And what does your father do? He raised it. What does your father do? What was your father? Then he is only a colonel. Yeah, colonel, army officer. Okay, he is only a colonel. Only a colonel? He asked. Well, he should have been a brigadier by now. Yeah, this time he should have been, what is brigadier? Brigadier, the above the level, higher level of colonel. Okay, but still he is a colonel. Okay, the man burst up laughing. This kind of talk made him laugh. It's not funny. So she replied, when he laughed, she said, it's not funny, she said. Even mommy says he should have been a brigadier. My mother used to say he should be brigadier, like. So I stop here. Please read this well and learn the question. Let's meet next class. Thank you.